Hey, what's up guys, Razor Reflect here, and I wanted to tell you that I did not get into AE7, so I'll be staying with Razor, link will be in the description, and today we're going to do zoom loads with variations, so let's learn how to do zoom load. Alright guys, so the class setup you're going to use for this is Intervention with any attachment. I think you can do it with ACOG sight, but I think it looks best with just the regular scope. The only thing that's really going to change this shot is Sleight of Hand and Marathon. I'll show you what it looks like with Sleight of Hand and what it looks like with Marathon. I'll show you Marathon first and Sleight of Hand. I honestly think it looks a lot more clean and smooth with Marathon. I would not recommend Sleight of Hand unless you're just going for like a suicide off the crane. But anyways, this is the first shot with Marathon, and then I'll show you guys how to do it. Alright guys, so that's the zoom load. This is just a variation. I did a tack flip after it. You can do whatever you want after it. It just matters what you want to do. But to do the zoom load, all you have to do is you're going to knife, cancel your equipment with Y, tap X, and hold zoom. And I'm going to show you guys on my hands. I found out while I was learning how to do this, a fast way to do it with claw and pretty easy. It's just basically one sweeping motion, but it will not work if you're playing tactical. So I'll show you the sweeping motion, and then once you practice that, you can do zoom loads with claw. Alright, so this is the easiest and fastest way to do it with claw. It's going to take some getting used to. The really hardest part is sweeping it with your claw finger, but what you're going to do is you're going to hit your knife button, and then you're going to take your middle finger, and you're going to claymore, then you're going to use the flat end of your finger, your claw finger, and you're going to slide it across your Y and tap your X and then zoom. It takes a lot of practice, and the timing on it is a lot hard to do as well on the zoom load itself. But the hardest part is getting the flat end of your finger to slide across the Y and the X at the same time. Just practice that, and that's basically the easiest way you can do it with claw. Something that I forgot to mention while doing the zoom load is that you have to have one bullet out of your chamber for it to work as well. Alright, so this right here is a double zoom load. I'm doing it with the Raffica for the first zoom load. And to do that, all you've got to do is sprinting, at the end of your sprint, you've got to YY, and you've got to shoot, aim in, and X all at the same time, and it'll zoom. And then for the second zoom, you just do the same thing with the equipment cancel, as you can see with the intervention, and then you just do whatever you want after the shot. When you're practicing the Raffica zoom load, I'm going to recommend Scavenger, because you run out of ammo really quick practicing it if you don't know how to do it. And basically one of the other hardest parts about the timing on it is the YY right after you're done sprinting. Like right towards the end of it, just YY and aim and shoot and reload at the same time. Alright guys, so this way, I did not actually know about this way until just recently when I was practicing it. But if you knife and at the end of your knife you tap X and hold zoom, it also zoom loads. I just don't like doing that way unless I'm going for zoom loads in midair. Just because I think using the Claymore cancel way just adds a little bit more style to it and everything. But if I'm going for it in midair, I definitely would recommend this way of just knifing and tapping X and zooming in. One of my friends also told me that you can double tap X and then zoom in, and it works the same way, and you can get it just about more accurately than you can just tapping X. That's basically the two ways to do it, and now I'm going to show you some variations that you can do with them.
Just kids in second grade, or maybe third it was. But either way, that day we really saw what murder was. You haven't heard of us? This city I reside. Grew up on fields of grass and gravel down on Riverside. That's where I learned to dream. On top that rock I sing. I told my dad one day that I grew up to be a king.
Alright guys, so hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Please remember to rate, comment, subscribe, and follow me on Twitter. Go check out Razor Armory, and I'm out. Peace.